The Nigerian Premier Football League NPFL is gradually coming to an end with just few games to go, and every of those teams are fighting to just get better from where they are. Some teams trying to survive relegation, some teams at the middle table just trying to see how far they can push forward or how much they can sustain where they are presently, and a lot of things also trying to see if they can finish top 4 on the logger, and some seeing how far they can go to win the NPFL title for the 2023-2024 season. On this note, I welcome you to another edition of Sport Update right here on Remo TV. I am Oguleye Oluwapelumi Peter, the #1 jiggy of sports. Today we will be dissecting what we saw in the Nigerian Premier Football League this weekend, and I would like to take it from the game Remo Stars played against Lobby Stars. Yes, Remo Stars traveled to Lafia to play against Lobby Stars in their match day, and the game ended 3-2 in favor of Lobby Stars. This is to say Remo Stars will continue to fight until the last game day to see where they end on top of the logger this season in the NPFL. And also, it's been a long time Lobby Stars won a game at home, but they defeated Remo Stars 3-2, and now they can continue to sing their song of victory and survival on the NPFL logger. Basically, Remo Stars going to play against Lobby Stars and Lafia. A lot of their friends were really optimistic. They were hoping Remo Stars would get at least a point from that game to see how much of contention they can give to Rangers, who sit presently on top of the NPFL logger. But surprisingly and disappointingly, they were defeated by Lobby Stars, and they would continue to see how far their fight can be. They are seated on the number 4 position on the NPFL logger. Now, moving straight from what happened in Lafia, let us go straight to Enugu. The Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium in Enugu State hosted the Oriental Derby between Rangers and Enyimba of Aba. It was a tough game. It was what we all were expecting. The stadium was filled to the brim. People came out to start the game because it is a derby. It is a derby. So what should you expect of a derby? You should expect people to come in to watch the game. I think a lot of people really wanted to see people come in, but we never saw it to be as massive as it came. Yes, the stadium was filled to the brim, and what started as a beautiful game, ended with a lot of controversies. The game was suspended. It was interrupted, so they had to suspend the game. The fans came onto the pitch. Why did they come onto the pitch? It was because of the minute call from the referee, the penalty call for Rangers, and disgruntled Enyimba fans came on saying no, that was not a penalty, this, that, and this is not really what we want to see of the Nigerian Premier Football League. It is not just the fault of the referee or whatever it might be. We saw a lot of factors come into play yesterday, and the first one I want to point out is that our fans, we really need to do better. Even after the call of the referee, there was no need for the fans to come onto the pitch. It is not needed. It is not something we really want to see of them. Aside from them coming onto the pitch, we saw a lot of fans holding weapons, a lot of fans throwing stuff onto the pitch, and no. That is not the NPFL we are preaching out. We want to see a better NPFL. Now, aside from that unwarranted attitude we saw from the fans, we also saw Enyimba United players walking off the pitch, some of them attacking football officials, and no. I would continue to say the players, they really need to do better. The players need to do better. Even if the fans are reacting out of anger or frustration or whatever it might be, it is expected of the players to calm down the fans and see that things are done according to the way it should be. And away from how the players reacted, also, I think the Nigerian Premier Football League organizers should do better when it comes to security. The security was not on the par we really wanted it to be. Yes, the security was not on the par we wanted it to be. And now we await the response from the league organizers. We want to see sanctions go out. We really want to see sanctions. We want to see the verdict they will come to. Will Rangers be sanctioned? Will Enyimba be sanctioned? Is it going to be a financial sanction? Is it going to be a ban? Is it going to be? We really want to see what it is going to be, because our league cannot continue like this. Our league cannot continue to bring or accept things that should not be in football. Like we used to say, like we used to preach, football is a game of love. It is a game of acceptance, it is a game of discipline, and it is a game of support. So let us bring every of these things together to ensure that the Nigerian Premier Football League gets to where we really want to see it get to. Presently, Rangers United are seated on top of the Nigerian Premier Football League, followed by Enyimba, then Remo Stars and Shooting Stars. So it is still a contention, the clash of the Titans and the survival of the fittest until the last match day of the Nigerian Premier Football League. We cannot say this is whom the champion is going to be. So we are waiting to see the mystery unravel. Then finally, on this edition of Sports Update, Nigeria will be playing against Benin today in the World Cup qualifier, the 2026 World Cup qualifier. They'll be playing against Benin today by 5 p.m. Not to forget that the last one was a 1-1 draw with South Africa, the Bafana, and today it is going to be against Benin. Are we going to get the 3 points from this game? Because we know how instrumental this point is to us qualifying for the 2026 World Cup. Not to see, not even to think again about how we missed out on the last World Cup. No, we really want to get the ticket and see us qualify for the 2026 World Cup, and it needs to start from the 3 points we must get today. And you know, General Trua, who was the former coach of the Super Eagles before our last coach, is now the coach of Benin, and he is saying that they want to get the 3 points. They want to defeat Super Eagles in Benin. It is going to be a very tough fight, but you know, after all been said and done, we just want to go to their turf, get the 3 points, and come back to Nigeria. Football is what it is, but even after everything, we must follow the proceedings, we must follow the protocols, and we must remain disciplined. This is how far we can go on this edition of Sports Updates. Don't forget to follow us on every streaming platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter at official Remo TV. And you can check us out on our website at www.remotv.com.ng. I am Ogunleye Oluwapelumi Peter, the #1 jiggy of sports. This week, stay sharp, stay jiggy, and enjoy the best of sports. Bye for now.